Welcome in, friends. Welcome back. This is KendyK all day. Thank you for joining me for 5 things that we need to talk about. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. You are in the right place at the right time. This is our news and hot topics for the week. Let's let's go. If you're ready, let's go. How's everybody doing today? Y'all, thank you for dropping into that chat. And I see friends are gathering. Let me know how you're doing. I am doing just fine. I am doing just fine. The sun is, first of all, the sun is shining bright, and I am totally driven by that sun, and it affects me in the best way. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. Thank you all for joining me so much. First up, we have Amazon Prime Week, friends. Amazon Prime Week is this week. Starting today is Amazon Prime Week. That means it's just like Christmas in July. Y'all, make your way over to Amazon. And if you're not a Prime member, go ahead. You can still take advantage of the Prime membership deals. Here's a pro tip. Let me tell you how to do it. Go ahead and sign up for a trial membership, good for 30 days. And then you can take advantage of all of the Prime savings for Amazon Prime Week. Yeah, it's Christmas in July. And let's go ahead and take a look at one of these Prime benefits. One of my favorite products from Amazon is some of this Black Diamond Grout Cleaner. Let's listen in. On Amazon. I purchased several, but this is the first one to arrive. So I'm trying it at the front door of this house, y'all. Look at what my tenants left me. Look at those. That grout was white, y'all. That grout is supposed to be white. And as you see, it's black. Oh my God. Yeah. Cleanliness is next to godliness. That's all I'm going to say. But y'all, it said let it sit for 3 minutes and then agitate it. I also bought this grout brush with a long handle on it because y'all, I am too old to be on my hands and knees fooling with this grout. Y'all, can you see what this little grout cleaner is doing to this grout? Oh my God. Now, y'all, I'm sitting in the chair agitating with this grout brush. Oh my God. Can you see? I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that this mess is actually working. This ain't no mess, y'all. This is the real deal. Okay. Look, y'all. So I'm probably going to have to do this one more time. But my God, today it is working. It is working. So shout out to Black Diamond Grout Cleaner and this long handled brush. Okay, y'all. So this is the finished product. After one application of that Black Diamond Grout Cleaner, y'all, I am so impressed. Now, I am going to run over this with just another reapplication of this Black Diamond Grout Cleaner, and I think we're going to be back to white. Yeah. Doesn't that look good compared to the before? I am so impressed. This is the fireplace hearth. You see Now this I use Oxy White on first several weeks ago. And then I came back with that black diamond. So this has two applications on it. And that's a little spot from the fireplace. I just need to put some water on that and get that up. But y'all, this is given. I'm gonna run through this on the hearth of the fireplace one more time too. Whew. I think I'm gonna be able to use this tile because I have the same towel in the master bath and in the second bathroom in this house. And so I think I'm gonna be able to save this towel, which is gonna save me some money. Thank God for God. Goodbye for now. Friends. Grout cleaner. I agree with you, Gemini Diva. If you're interested in the Black Diamond Grout Cleaner from Amazon as part of the Amazon Prime Savings Week, friends, it's Christmas in July. Drop down in that description box and click on the link and get yourself some of that Black Diamond Grout Cleaner. I mean, it really saved me money and it helped me to get that black grout. You saw it. It made it white again. I could not believe the results. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Drop in the description box for links to the Black Diamond Grout Cleaner and some more of KendyK's favorite things just in time for Amazon Prime Savings Week. Thank you all for joining me. Welcome in, Elevated Chills. Thank you. Welcome in, Gemini Diva. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. Let's go on to some more of the news and hot topics for the week. I'm KendyK, and this is KendyK all day. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to your girl. I'm just living my life at the age of 49 and sharing with you on my journey to create a new YouTube channel. I started this journey in January 2024, and I'm on the road to monetization. Y'all, so I'm just living my life as I get ready to turn the big 5-0 in the fall. And so I'm just sharing that progress along the way, showing you how I'm moving towards a better and healthier lifestyle so that after 50 and beyond, it's going to be greater than my days before. And so join me. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, don't forget to set your notifications to all. Well, I can't believe it, y'all, but to all of our ladies, our Black and brown ladies, here's something special for you. Fashion Fair is back. That iconic makeup line from 1973 is back and has been modernized for a new generation of women and fans of all who want those color girls in their life. Y'all, Fashion Fair is available for purchase now at Macy's and Sephora outlets, celebrating diversity, pioneering beauty, and elevating deeper skin tones since 1973. Y'all drop in those comments. I could not believe when I went to Macy's probably about 5 or 6 years ago, I started seeing that they would rarely have my products, my Fashion Fair products in stock. And so I I kept wondering what is going on here? What is going on here? And then it wasn't soon after when they just kind of disappeared from all of the fine department store shelves and their cosmetics departments all together. Did you notice that as well? Yeah, I did too. And so it's been some years since you've been able to readily purchase a fashion fair on our department store shelves, but now they are back. That brand has been resurrected and rebranded, totally rebranded this past spring. So I'm excited. Fashion fair, welcome back. We missed you. KendyK missed you, fashion fair, and so glad to see that brand back. It was one of the what is Fashion fair is a part of history. It is a part of American history because it is one of the first international brands born out of the United States that was specifically marketed and created for Black and brown women, and creating so many additional skin tones that then many other makeup manufacturers began to replicate those same tones for us melanated girls. And so thank you, Fashion Fair. I've missed you, and so have so many others. So look forward and look, y'all, please look and ask for a fashion fair at Macy's and Sephora. This is KendyK, and these are 5 things that we need to talk about. We want to talk about Charles Orrin Bailiff. Charles Orrin Bailiff invented the shampoo headrest. Yeah, the shampoo bowl. You know how you get to lay back and luxuriate when you go to the salon or when you're in the barbershop chair, right? Charles Orrin Bailiff is credited and received a United States patent in October 1898 for his invention of the shampoo headrest, where you could lay back and get your hair and skin treatments. That same technology invented by Charles Orrin Bailiff and patented in 1898 is still in use today. And it now has been replicated, and you can see versions of Charles Orrin Bailiff's invention in modern day dental chairs. Think about that. All of those things that have headrests that require you to lay back. Think about when you go for a facial or you go to see the dermatologist, even the ophthalmologist. They are all based on the work of Charles Orrin Bailiff. We salute you today, Charles Orrin Bailiff, inventor of the shampoo headrest. And this is KendyK, and these are 5 things we need to talk about. Friends, we offer our condolences to the family and the friends of Fred W. Smith, founder and executive chairman of FedEx. FedEx is a global shipping giant throughout the world. Headquartered in Memphis, Tennessee, Fred W. Smith founded FedEx as we know it in this country. And it was headquartered in Memphis. It remains headquartered in Memphis. Smith died last week at the age of 80 from a heart attack. So again, we offer our sincerest condolences to Fred W. Smith, founder and executive chairman of FedEx Global Logistics. This episode of 5 Things That We Need to Talk About is brought to you by PoundCakeExperts.com. Pound Cake Experts features 50 flavors of gourmet pound cake with shipping available all over the continental United States. Check out Pound Cake Experts on all social medias, including YouTube. That's PoundCakeExperts.com. It's a reason to smile. Thank you all for joining us. And y'all, last but not least is that doggone Diddy. As you know, Diddy was convicted on 2 counts of prostitution, but was acquitted on the most serious charges that included racketeering and conspiracy. And with that, though, Diddy remains in jail. Yes, Diddy remains in jail today. His bond was revoked. He did not receive a bond at the verdict when the verdict was read. And the judge said, well, your defense said during their closing arguments that you are, in fact, guilty of domestic violence. So, with that in mind, you will remain in custody. Sources say that it could be as late as October before Diddy receives his sentencing. Though, because Diddy was found not guilty of the 2 most serious charges, it is expected that he will receive a very light sentence for those prostitution charges. And considering the time that Diddy has already served in jail, it is not expected that he will do much additional time at all. But wow, yes, Diddy is still down. Diddy down, y'all. Diddy is down. He remains in custody, and he had to go right back into the federal prison with his fellow inmates. His defense seemed kind of proud. They said, hey, he received a standing ovation from his fellow federal inmates. Well, I say to you, Diddy, bravo. I am so glad that those federal inmates praised you and gave you the standing O that you deserve as you remain incarcerated. Y'all, this is a sad case all the way around. Sad for the victims who suffered under the acts of violence, sexual, emotional violence at the hands of Sean Combs, otherwise known as Diddy. With all seriousness, what a travesty for someone who seemingly had the whole world in his hands. A millionaire, a multi-millionaire, a mogul, would then lose seemingly everything. He has lost everything. Will he recover? He remains in federal custody, and that could last well into the fall. And some sources say October. That is when his current next court date is scheduled for him for sentencing. It is October 2025. Yes. Diddy is in fact down. And I just go back to something that my grandma used to tell me all the time. Don't let your night get caught up in your day. We're all adults, but we need to be mindful of some of these things, some of this wisdom that comes with age. And clearly that is something that Diddy did not regard well. He let his night get caught up in his day. Y'all, this is KendyK, and these are 5 things that we need to talk about. Y'all join me tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Central Time, and that's 7 a.m. on the West Coast Pacific Time for Coffee and Conversations featuring Stephanie 57 Journey will be our special guest for Coffee and Conversations. If you have something worth talking about, I want to sit down with you for Coffee and Conversations. It's my interview segment. It's my weekly interview segment that during the summer months, during July and August, will be offered to you on KendyK all day, every Monday and Wednesday as scheduled. So join me tomorrow for Coffee and Conversations with Stephanie 57 Journey. Thank you, Gemini Diva. Yeah, there is something wrong. There is clearly something wrong. But that's all I have to say, because that's it. I care about this story? Not at all. Not at all. I am glad that this is behind us, and my thoughts are with the victims that suffered during this and their families. Y'all, that's all for now. Thank you all for joining me for 5 things that we need to talk about. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye for now.